Aloha and welcome. My name is Marty Berger, a local bankruptcy attorney and the owner of Hawaii Debt Solutions, a federally recognized debt relief agency. So today I'm going to talk to you about COVID and the eviction moratoriums, both the state and the federal moratoriums. Now, please note that this discussion is really based looking at it from a tenant's perspective. Okay, as of today, the EGA had extended the moratorium until November 30th. So no matter what your landlord tells you, you cannot be evicted for non-payment of rent. You can be evicted for some other reason if your property is unfit for occupancy, for instance. That's just a for instance. Now, because it is possible that the governor will not extend the moratorium until after the November 30th, really I need to tell you about the federal moratorium, which kicked in last month, and it's going on until December 31st. We don't need to care about it unless the governor does not extend the moratorium after November 30th. But just in case, what we need to do is I need to tell you about, just in briefly, I'm going to tell you about it. Because I need to prepare you, quite frankly. And I need to prepare you because there is a certain declaration. Ultimately, the state moratorium is more generous than the federal one. The federal one does require certain declarations. You agree that you've met certain thresholds. And let me give you, I have a copy of this declaration you're going to need to sign. It's 2 pages long. There we go. And the 4 of the 5 I think you're going to qualify for right now. But let me talk to you about the first one. That is, I've used best efforts to obtain all available government assistance for rent and housing. I'm not sure if everybody has done that because it does take a little time, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to sign this, read it, of course, make sure you qualify, sign it, and give it to your landlord. So you're going to have to do these things. Now, if you have not sought assistance yet, what you want to do is you want to go to the Legal Aid's website. It's legalaidhawaii.org. So go there, and then in the section, right in that homepage, you're going to see something that says COVID resources. So you're going to click on that, and then there you look to it. There's going to be a section there that's going to say rental assistance programs. You click on that, and that'll get you going. Now, both of these moratoriums are going to end December 31st. I really don't see that they are going to extend beyond that. And so what we really need to do now is we need to look at what's going to happen after that. Because you've got really basically 2 situations here. By the way, I'll go ahead and put a link to this down below in the on this page. Now, the things I was talking about is that you are going to have 2 issues really. One is that you're going to have to find housing, right? And the other is you're going to have to figure out what to do about the past due rent that you owe, because unfortunately neither one of these moratoriums will waive the obligation to pay the rent. Now, I've been thinking about this, and the way I see it, the best way to handle this is to talk to your landlord and try to work out a deal. Your landlord, right now, the situation now, as you know, is totally different than it's been any other time, and I really do feel like landlords are more open to an agreement that they might not necessarily be open to before. So what I would do is for instance, I was thinking you could talk to the landlord and agree to leave at a certain date in exchange for him not suing you for past due rent. The advantage of that is that, first of all, you won't owe the past due rent. The other is that there won't be an eviction on your record. Another landlord will be more likely to rent from you. The other one is to talk to your landlord and say, look, I don't have all the money to pay you right now, but what I'll do is, if you let me stay in the place, I'll pay you the regular rent, and then I will pay you a little bit every month thereafter. Now, if the landlord's not going to deal with you, and if let's just say you have a lot of extra debt, a lot of other debt, it's now that you want to start thinking about talking to a bankruptcy lawyer. And I wouldn't suggest you do this if you don't have any other debt. But if you have other debt, you want to talk to somebody, because what it can do is it can at least slow down the legal proceedings, and it will also take care of your debt at the same time. Now, if you'd like to talk to me about your options, I'm more than happy to talk to you. You can email me or call me. It's a no obligation, free consultation, okay? One last thing before I get off here, and that is that, as you know, this COVID crisis has really created a financial crisis for everybody here in Hawaii. So very soon, all of the qualified attorneys are really not going to have the time that they really want to have in order to help everybody. So if you have a situation, if you know you're in a situation right now, I really do urge you to see somebody as soon as you can. Thanks, and have a great day.